bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'aventure? Amen, c'est le président. Un pauvre qui vote ou celui qui l'a rendu pauvre. Si on était bien au pays, est-ce qu'on allait prendre la route de l'étranger? Amen, c'est le président. À l'Assemblée, il y a un vieux. Vraiment. Au Sénat, il y a un vieux. Wonderful. À la présidence, il y a un vieux. Dans tout le gouvernement, il n'y a que des vieux. Des vieux, des vieux. Des jeunes prennent le chemin de la ligne pour devenir.
Hi. Good day to the beautiful people of the Cameroons, the beautiful people of British Cameroons, and the beautiful people of La République du Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a party political broadcast by myself, Maître Mola Alex Ndive Lissinger. Today, I have come to look at the universities in the Cameroons. Do they have a purpose? Do they have an objective? Why do we have university in the Cameroons? Then I want to do a comparative studies with the university in the Cameroons in connection to the university in the United Kingdom. Because, ladies and gentlemen, from what I see in the Cameroons, people think universities are just to go there and have degrees, PhD, masters. I have got this. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not the essence of university. Universities are renowned for producing knowledge and skilled graduates, particularly in the field like research, technology, engineering. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, in the Cameroons, the ruling CPDM political party have hijacked universities. Universities are meant to be autonomous, a place of ideas, research, technology in order to better the Cameroons or other countries. That's the essence of a university. From time immemorial, in the United Kingdom, Oxford University, they discover, is it Alexander Fleming, discover penicillin in 1928. Universities are meant to produce things that are going to benefit the society. In the United Kingdom, nearly all the universities, they produce things that are good for mankind, that are going to better our lives. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what are the objectives of Yaoundé University, 1 and 2, Boya University, Bamenda University, Nchang University, Douala University. What is the purpose? I see people, they complete university, they go around in the street protesting that the government should give them jobs. Instead, university are supposed to create jobs for the people. Recently, we had the COVID in the United Kingdom. Oxford University, they produce what? AstraZeneca for COVID. Did any university in the Cameroons produce a COVID medication? I don't think so. In the United Kingdom, I presume we don't have malaria, but Oxford University played a part for the development of a malaria vaccine. But in the Cameroons, Boya University, Yaoundé University, What are you producing? You have malaria. Just look at the waste in the street, in the capital and the economic capital of La République du Cameroon. Look at the street. In Western world, a university will take those things and recycling it and create something with it. I don't understand why they chop people their money, CPDM. They cannot allow professionals to run universities. Universities in the Cameroons, the government use it to practice nepotism, appoint professors. No. Government should not get involved in the universities, especially Anglo-Saxon university. What government does, you subsidize them. In case there's a research, you take taxpayers' money, you give it to the university so that they can use it for research, technology, produce engineer, produce skilled graduate. But all we have in the Cameroons is what? Mickey Mouse degrees. You come out of university, you're looking to teach a government job. That's what we have. I am not questioning or blaming them, but the CPDM political party, they don't know how to govern a country. Because we can use university to create jobs. I can list a lot of universities in the United Kingdom. They keep on producing things that are beneficial for the society. Cambridge University, they produce the first test tube baby in Cambridge University. Newcastle University, they discover fluoride and tooth decay. Oxford University, first free needle and thread injection. All the universities, whether it's Leicester University, genetic fingerprinting was from Leicester University. All those universities, they produce a lot of things. Cambridge University, stem cell growth. There are a lot of things. Surrey University, generating information for what? The first CD, DVD, internet. Surrey University. Imperial College London, hologram. Manchester University, the birth of first working computer. The list goes on. London School of Economics, causes of poverty in developing countries. You see, you go to university, I can list a lot of things, modern things. But we have university. You look at the lecturers. When I was in Guakele, I presume I had some of good lecturers. Today I look at the lecturers in the Cameroons. They don't know their left from right because the state have intervened too much in the university. Universities in the United Kingdom are autonomous. The government, you don't appoint people in the university. Experts are there. Lecturers, they design their subject. When I did a master's in international and comparative business law, it was my professor who was a barrister, who was a professor, who have worked in the UN. He designed my course alone. But in the Cameroons, the government want to give you syllables. I look sometimes, the lecture in the university is as if it is my primary school day when they used to dictate notes for us in primary school. That's how the standards are falling. So ladies and gentlemen, what is the essence of all this creation of university? Okay, Paul Biya have created university in the Cameroon. What is the objective? What is the purpose? What have they produced? What do they produce? The excuse, what do they do? And that is why when these people who are in power, they are sick, they come to the Western world because their university is like a fly upon a pile upon shit. Ladies and gentlemen, most of us in Africa, especially Africa, in the Cameroons, we think it is easy to run a country. If you give me the Cameroons to run it for 1 year, I will do what Mr. Biya and co. they have not been able to do for 42 years. It's a fact. Because before you run a country, you have to understand certain things. Most people think they will just come in the Cameroons and they will make magic and everything will be okay. No, you must be aware of the problem that have been facing us in the Cameroons. If you cannot diagnose the problem, you cannot look for remedy. If you don't know that the Constitution of Cameroon Development Corporation, CDC, says that all the products of CDC, they must export it, whether to the West or other countries. So you cannot manufacture it. So you have to know, how am I going to change the Constitution of CDC? If you don't know, you are in trouble. Because those contracts were signed by Mr. Biya and the Western countries. They need your CDC, the cocoa, the coffee, the banana, the timber. You cannot just come and say no. So these people have signed contracts that they have made sure, or without any consideration, that we are going to remain in poverty till thy kingdom come. Because a country that only exports cannot develop. Singapore was at par with the Cameroons in 1960. Singapore had nothing like natural resources. What they had is technology. Look at Singapore today. They have continued to leave us in the Cameroons in that state of Rio dos Cameros, Portuguese slave sugar plantation. The only difference is that they have put people with the same skin color like myself to be in power, but the West is still pulling the strings. Most people would doubt, why is it that we have all these resources? Well, they have signed contracts. And if you don't know these things, my brothers and sisters, we will never give us the next 300 years, nothing will change in Africa. Nothing will change. Nobody, forget about the presidential election or what, nothing will change until we undergo an industrial revolution. And that industrial revolution must start inside the universities. Industrial revolution, as I see some ministers in the Cameroons, they think it's about opening industry. Industrial revolution is simple. Instead of using your hand, pepper stone, mortar pestle, you start using machine to produce a lot of things. That's industrial revolution. But in the Cameroons, we have factories, we use our hands. This palm kernel, how do we call it? Palm oil, we use our legs. We have not undergone industrial revolution. More than 100 years ago, the West went two phases of industrial revolution. Now they are in artificial intelligence. Africa have not yet gone through industrial revolution. I believe it is our leaders who go on signing sacred contract for us to remain in poverty for life. Because if you look, when Western people, they come to Africa, look at Johannesburg, Cape Town there, why is it that they develop it? Why is it that they manufacture cars there? It is our leaders. They make sure they put poodles in the Cameroons so that we should not develop. If we have the resources can be collateral, can be guaranteed. You can bring engineers if we don't have it. So in the Cameroons or Africa, most people say, oh, we just had independence. We are a developing country. It's not true. We were existing before they colonized us. Africa is the mother of all continents. So we cannot lay the blame only on colonialism. It's because 54 African countries have signed sacred contract never to develop Africa, to keep us to remain farm forever. Cocoa farm, timber farm, banana farm, coffee farm. That's what will remain forever until we bring new set of leaders to make sure that we resign a contract, or we make sure that we tell them that enough is enough. Indirect slavery cannot be going on. Why is it that in the Cameroons, most of our products, or the people who come and do commodity, is Glencoe, oil, Savannah Energy, Pectin? Why can't we hear Alex Lissinger or Mr. Bia or other people from the Cameroons owning those companies. Those are the deals. Until we start giving those contracts to our own people, nothing will change. Do you think it's difficult to open a phone company like Orange Mobile? It's not. But when you come there, the government of the Cameroons will make sure they stop you from producing those things because they have given contracts to their friend. That is our problem. If you give me 1 year, I will do what Mr. Bia have failed to do for 42 years. It is very simple. It is very easy. We have the engineers, a lot of them from the Cameroons. The same way that the Cameroons, what do when it comes to football? They know people in the Cameroons, their level of football is very low. So they come abroad. They look for all these good footballers that have been trained in top European countries. Regardless of their nationality, they come and play in La République du Cameroun, the football team. Look at all of them. They have different nationality. They are from the Cameroons. So why is it that if they chop people their money, CPDM, they have the interest of the country, why can they not come abroad and look for the best engineers, best medical doctors, best scientists, best whatever field, best lawyers, and let them come back home and develop the Cameroons? But because of nepotism, they don't want to give way for people to construct their country. If you are a director, you are a minister, you are an unelected governor, you are not there for yourself. You are there to work for the community. A minister is not for yourself. So it doesn't matter, regardless of where you come from, your tribe. But in the Cameroons, they make ministers based on where they come from. This tribe, this region. No. If I was in power, what I would do, a minister will be because of your competence. In the United Kingdom, husband and wife can be minister because in order to become a minister or secretary of state here, you have to stand as a parliamentarian. The people have to choose you first. Our secretary of state in the United Kingdom, most of them, 99%, they are elected official. But in the Cameroons, Mr. Ngongo, Mr. Ayolo, Atanganji, nobody have ever elected them. So we have unelected people running the country. You cannot elect one person, then that one person appoints the entire country because it will favor people. Allow the people to elect their ministers. Allow the people to elect their governors. Allow the people to elect their mayors directly and abolish the list system. Allow a university to be a place where people can debate anything, where people can invent things. Don't make universities today, they are like my primary school, Catholic School Boya Station. You cannot have a decent conversation with somebody from the university in the Cameroons today. People don't respect the law. The country is so immoral. People cannot speak. We don't have university in the Cameroons. We need university, autonomous university, where experts will design the courses, not the government. The government, you are there to govern. And because you are a government, you cannot intervene in all the sectors in people's life. Allow family to run their things. A government is made up of husband and wife and children, family, tribe, nation. That's a government. That's how we have a country. But unfortunately, some few people will sit in Etude. How can you, for God's sake, sit in Etude and know everything in the nooks and crannies? What are the bases? How do you transfer money to all the nooks and crannies in the Cameroons? No. If you have the natural resources, as the Constitution says, in the Cameroons, you have to distribute the natural resources evenly, or money. Then let the people decide. We want road, we want airport, we want deep sea port. It is not up to Etude to be telling people what they want. You are not there. and gentlemen, British Cameroon National Party will make sure that all the universities are autonomous. We are going to bring Umber-style university. Not everyone needs A-level. Not everyone needs first degree. Not everyone needs master's degree. Not everyone needs PhD. Because if you have master's, PhD, you cannot use it. It means it's a Mickey Mouse degree. We have to stop all these Mickey Mouse degrees in the Cameroons. So ladies and gentlemen, once more, this has been a party political broadcast by myself, Maitre Mola Alet Ndive Lisinge, the leader of British Cameroon National Party. Have a great day. Thank you.
Comment pouvez-vous nommer un individu à un poste pendant 25 ans? 20 ans directeur de tam. Vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos familles. Vous partagez le pouvoir avec vos amis. Vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Vous partagez le pays avec vos familles. Et après quand ils vont voler, vous appelez les paliers, les attraper. Et après quand ils ont volé, vous appelez les paliers, les attraper. Qui les avait nommés d'abord dans ce poste-là? C'est toi qui les avais nommés, papa. Tu as oublié, tu as seulement oublié. C'est toi qui les avais nommés, tu as oublié.